Previously on Junior MasterChef. Chandler's green team triumphed in the massive Summit Restaurant Challenge.
I can't wait to get back and tell my mum.
Tonight, it's our sweetest challenges.
Who here loves wonderful, delicious, creamy chocolate?
Oh my God, this is so cool!
Starting with a taste test to die for.
You are going to be tasting this huge wall of rocky road.
What's that? What's that?
Plus, the classic Invention test is back.
It's chocolate. What can go wrong? Oh, no.
You just walk in there and there's all this chocolate and you're like, is that for us? Are you sure this is where we're really meant to be?
Oh my God! Oh, Sam! It's real! We started eating some of the rocky road and dipping it in the fountain. And I dipped my pinky in there and ate it. It was heaps cool. Oh man, this is awesome!
Are we allowed to eat it?
If my mum saw how much chocolate I'd been eating, she probably would go mad. Oh my God, this is so cool! Oh, no. Tom was absolutely covered in it. What did he do to himself? At one point, I had like a whole face of fondant. My whole hands were drenched in it.
I feel like I'm in Willy Wonka's factory.
What are you doing? You're not supposed to eat the chocolate. No. No, you can. You can eat the chocolate. How about this? Is this all your chocolate fantasies come true?
Yeah, this is the best.
Look at you, Caroline. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Tom. Can I ask you... Can I ask you... Does it taste delicious? Right, I reckon you've had enough chocolate. Any more? No, any more you're going to go off the planet and you're going to find out what's going to happen next.
Can I finish this?
Who here loves chocolate? Me! Well, let me tell you, today's challenges are all about exactly that. Wonderful, beautiful, sweet, delicious, smooth, creamy...
Chocolate! Today's so cool. It's chocolate. What can go wrong?
Before we get stuck into today's challenges, let's have a look at the scoreboard and see where everybody's placed after yesterday's challenge. Wow, look at that. Leading in first place is Jack with a mighty 14 points. In second, Lily with 11 points. And Maddie, you're in third with 9.
At the end of the day, the 12 kids with the highest score on the leaderboard will be safe and will go straight through to the next stage of this competition. The 8 kids with the lowest score on the leaderboard will have to cook for their right to stay in the competition.
I'm just hoping I can keep it up with the next challenge and not be in that bottom 8, because there's a risk that you'll go home. It's going to be really hard.
You're about to do your very first taste test.
Okay, that's going to be quite difficult because some people can see things but not taste them. I'm not real good with the taste and I was a little bit worried.
You are going to be tasting this huge wall of rocky road.
I was freaking out when I found out that I had to do a taste test, but with chocolate, I can sort of win.
This ain't just any old ordinary rocky road. This is Daryl Lee's Rockley Road. So it's a little bit different.
The Daryl Lee Rockley Road contains 20 different delicious ingredients.
How could there be 20 ingredients in that little rocky road?
And you'll have 5 minutes to write down as many of those ingredients as you can.
Your 5 minutes starts now.
Oh gosh. Not even got to get this big I ran, got my huge block of chocolate, went to the chopping board and started madly chopping it up, smelling it, tasting it. I didn't actually have that much time to taste, so I wish I could have just stuffed my face. My strategy was look at the ingredients first, and if you're not sure, then just take a little bit, just take it out and then taste it. Like sort of recognise flavours that you've tasted before. The first ingredient I could taste was probably marshmallows.
Well, I tasted black licorice, rosewater jelly, pistachios, pecans, honeycomb.
If we spell something wrong, does it matter?
Eat as much as you like, but don't forget to write down the ingredients.
OK, kids, you've got 2 more minutes with your Rockley Road.
I've only got 7 ingredients down, and I don't feel confident at this stage of getting enough ingredients down to actually have a chance of coming first, second or third.
Guys, your time's running out. If it pops into your head, write it down.
Oh, what's that? What's that?
Eat it.
I couldn't really see what Chandler was writing, but he kind of kept saying them out loud.
Guys, you're travelling down a Rockley Road. You've only got 1 minute to go.
I've never tasted that much Rockley Road in the short amount of time. It was just amazing. It was heaven, really, but I felt a little bit sick afterwards.
Your first ever taste test, and you've got 10 seconds to go.
Gary starts the countdown. I just found dried bananas and dried apricots, so I quickly write them down. And when I just finish with writing banana, he says, your time's up.
1, stop!
Oh, thank you, I just got it in.
Before we reveal who the top scorers were, why don't we show you what the Rockley Road ingredients are?
Right, let's have a look what the first ingredient was in your Rockley Road. Dark chocolate, milk chocolate, white chocolate. Who got those 3? Well done. Who got marshmallows right? Well done. Pistachios. Peanuts.
Oh, yes.
Coconut.
Coconut wasn't obvious, but like it was pretty easy to find if you actually check properly.
And the next ingredients? Pecans, honeycomb. Oh, fudge. Nougat. Turkish delight. Cherries.
I had no idea that there was cherries. I thought they were like dried cranberries or something.
Next ingredient. Bananas. Pineapple. Wow. Apricots.
Yes.
Sultanas. Yes. Licorice. Rice bubbles.
Rice bubbles?
I'm like, how could you taste that and how would it be in a rocky road?
The very last ingredient in the famous Rockley Road is peanut brittle.
I was going to write brittle, but then I didn't.
There you go, all 20 ingredients that you find in the famous Rockley Road. So, let's find out the results if I call your name, please step forward. In equal third place, with a score of 12 out of 20 ingredients, and 2 points on the board, is Hannah and Tom. Congratulations. Well done. 12 out of 20, that's an excellent result.
I'm starstruck. I thought I only got 10.
Good stuff. In equal second place and earning 4 points on the scoreboard, with 13 ingredients out of 20, is Chandler and Gracie. So the winner of the Rockley Road Challenge, with a massive 14 ingredients, is not one person, but 6 people.
Oh my God. What? That's ridiculous.
Congratulations, Greta.
Oh my God, I got first place. Woo!
Harry. Indigo. Lily. Mairead. Lucky last, Maddie. Brilliant job. 14 out of 20 ingredients, I reckon. That is a special effort. And remember, you get 6 points on the board each. And to the kids at the back there, don't worry, you all got a point on the board for having a red hot go.
Well, there you have it. In first place, we've got Lily. And in second place, we've got Jack and Maddie. And in third place, Indigo. Excellent job.
6 more points is really good because I think I've got a bit of an advantage over everyone else, but you know, anything can happen.
Right, kids, I want you to take a very close look at what's behind us.
I look in the background and there's all these different sculptures. Really detailed ladybugs and kangaroos and leaves. It's like, whoa.
Believe it or not, every single sculpture here has one thing in common. They're all made of chocolate.
All of these beautiful chocolate sculptures were made by a patissiere extraordinaire. She's one of the best in the country, Kirsten Tibballs. Hello, how are you? Good. You well?
Hi, Kirsten. Nice to meet you.
Let me tell you, no one knows chocolate better than this woman. Kirsten has been recognised as one of the best in the world for her handmade chocolates. She also represented Australia in the World Pastry Championships and won a gold at the Pastry Olympics.
She's like the godmother of making chocolate. I didn't even know that the Pastry Olympics existed.
So what do you love about chocolate?
The versatility of it, you can do everything with it. You can do chocolate sculptures, individual chocolates, you can do plated desserts, you can even do savoury dishes with chocolate.
How long did it take you to make all of these beautiful sculptures, cakes and chocolates?
About 200 hours to make it and put it all together.
This is amazing.
Okay, it's time to take on one of the biggest challenges of the week. It's a MasterChef classic and it's the Invention test. Yeah! You'll be given the same theme, the same core ingredient and the same time to create your own dish of your choice. It must be inventive and it must be as delicious as possible.
Now, you've proved to us already today that you are the masters of eating chocolate. The question is, how good are you at cooking with it? We're about to find out. So,
let me tell you what is at stake. The top 12 kids on the leaderboard will be safe. But the other 8 kids, you'll have your work cut out for you because you'll be cooking to stay in the competition.
Kirsten is going to be wandering the benches. She'll be able to dispense some little tips and tricks, but she's also going to cast a critical eye on what you're doing.
Before we start cooking, we're going to need to find out what your core ingredients are. Lily, you're sitting in first place on the leaderboard, which gives you control because you'll be picking the core ingredients that everyone must cook with.
Right, Lily, you up for the challenge?
Yes, Chef.
Good stuff. I think we'll go into the pantry and find out what your options are. Come on.
Let's go.
Now I'm starting to feel a little bit of pressure because everybody's saying like, oh, it's on, and I'm like, oh.
Can't wait to see what's underneath.
Are you ready to go?
Yes.
This is an important decision that gives you the power. They are dark chocolate and oranges. Ooh, look at that, white chocolate and raspberries. What a heavenly combination. I'm getting hungry. Ooh.
Milk chocolate and peanut.
Right, Lily, you have to pick one of these pair of core ingredients that everybody else must cook with. Now, the thing that will guide your decision is what you feel most comfortable with, what you like to cook with, but also a pair of ingredients that you might think that the other kids will have trouble with.
Oh.
She walked out with a plate filled with a red cloth and we're like, what's it gonna be?
Lily, what ingredients you had to choose from?
Dark chocolate and oranges, milk chocolate and peanuts, and white chocolate and raspberries.
What do you reckon are those ingredients, guys?
Stop torturing us. I have chosen white chocolate and raspberries.
Nice. Love that. That was brilliant.
They're good raspberries.
I thought, oh no, because I don't really like white chocolate, and so it's going to be quite hard to do something with something I hate.
Right, girls and boys, you're going to have 80 minutes to create a smashing chocolatey dessert.
And your time starts now.
Off you go.
I know I've got to get to those raspberries before they're all gone. I go for them and I get plenty of it.
Jack, can you chuck me some icing sugar?
Yep, here you go. I go for the chocolate and get that. Then I start on all my other ingredients.
Oh, sorry.
All these different ingredients were going through my mind, and I was trying to count them all in my head. At one point, I was just standing in the middle of the bench and trying to wonder what I should go get next.
Jackster, Harry, have you got everything?
You got raspberries, Ed? Harry?
Yeah, they're at the bottom.
I am feeling very under the pressure in this challenge because it's going to be difficult to get everything up. My hands are shaking. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I'm going to get this done.
Go.
Come on, guys.
Go.
Come on, guys.
Today's challenge is an invention test with white chocolate and raspberries, and we've got 80 minutes to do it.
Hi, Mairead, how are you going?
Thank you, how are you?
Good, and what are you making there?
I'm making white chocolate and raspberry blondies. I've called them blondies because they're not brownies because they're white.
I love it. But the nice thing about a brownie is that it's gooey in the middle.
Yeah.
That's what I love about a brownie.
Yeah.
So are these blondie brownies, are they going to be gooey in the centre?
Hopefully, yes.
Hey, Lily.
Hello.
How you going?
Hello,
You feeling
really well.
confident?
Yeah.
You chose the core ingredient, raspberries and white chocolate.
I'm doing a white chocolate mousse with a raspberry coulis And if I have time, I'm going to do a white chocolate, raspberry and pistachio white Christmas.
Okay.
And have you made this one before?
Not really, maybe once.
Okay.
Bit of experimentation.
Yeah,
Will it work? Will it not?
hopefully.
It's an oldie but a goodie, but with 1 hour to go, it's time to boom boom, shake the room.
I was waiting for him to say that.
I'm going to cook a white chocolate tart with a raspberry coulis, some cream and Persian fairy floss.
Hey, Harry, you look like you're having a bit of trouble there, mate.
Yeah, it kind of fell apart, so I thought I'd just roll it out again.
So just tease it up like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you have a go. Yeah, you're getting there.
Your rolling's
Good
very
stuff.
good, actually.
Yeah,
you
good
just
stuff.
needed that little bit of flour.
Like that, and then it won't stick anymore. Try that. Hey, that's good, right? That's it. It's very clever, this, Kirsten, isn't it?
Nearly got it.
Good. That's it, brilliant. Mate, you are a pastry legend. Did I put flour on your back then? There you go. Can I see some beautiful little chocolate masterpieces in the making? You have 45 minutes to go.
I'm going to cook a white chocolate and raspberry cake, dipped white chocolate tipped berries, and hopefully a white chocolate shell over the cake and the berries.
So it's a little bit like a piñata.
Yeah, piñata cake.
Oh, that's what you're calling it? Oh,
Yeah.
fantastic.
The hardest part of my dish would be the white chocolate shell. The process is you've got your balloon and you dip it in warm melted chocolate and leave it standing upright to set. Out of 10, this would probably be 10 out of 10. It is really difficult to pull off.
It's a little bit thin there, so really concentrate on getting it smooth. I love the idea, it's fantastic.
Thanks.
G'day, Chandler, what's happening?
Well, I just got my mini tarts out of the oven. I'm making raspberry topped mini tarts with white chocolate shards and mixed berries.
Is there a pastry on the bottom of that?
It's a biscuit base
Yeah.
for the bottom, kind of like a cheesecake. I've got the raspberry on the top, which will make it a bit sweeter.
I can smell that raspberry and it smells pretty damn fine. Can't wait to try it, buddy. Yeah?
Yeah, hey, and you sound like you've got it totally under control.
Okay.
Cheers, buddy.
Leave you to it.
Hey, Jade, how are you, darling?
I'm good.
What's your dish, firstly?
My dish is white chocolate and sticky date puddings with a white chocolate sauce and a raspberry sauce.
Wow.
I think I will brush raspberry sauce over this side, and then white chocolate sauce over this side, and put the pudding in the middle, and then raspberries all around.
Okay, how far off is your pudding from going in the oven?
Like, in a minute, I'm going to be putting it in.
Okay, yeah, because that's obviously important on the time that you've got left.
What are you doing there? You creaming butter and...
Sugar and eggs.
Yep.
I will fold in my dates,
Yep.
and then add in my chocolate.
Jade, that's a really sophisticated dessert, don't you think?
Very sophisticated. I think that'll look beautiful on the plate.
Thank you.
It's like a... What's going on?
Well, today I'm making a raspberry and white chocolate tasting plate, and I'm dishing elements as I go because they're just not working out. I just got too much on the go at once.
If you think you're going to run out of time, maybe leave some out. Is that an option?
Yes.
Jack, it's always a good idea just to take a deep breath in the kitchen, think about what you need to do next, and go for it, all right?
Thank you.
Go for it.
Thank you.
You got chocolate in your hair and everything.
Yeah, I know.
It's all in your hair.
Whisk fell on my hair.
Today I've decided to make a white chocolate cheesecake with a twill and a raspberry coulis. I'm taking the lid off my food processor and then I drop it. How stupid am I? Whoops. I have to use the other one. I've got one more spare, but I think I'm just going to have to make another batch just in case.
We've never met a chocolate we didn't like. You have 30 minutes to go.
Yay!
Kirsten, you came in, set the task. They had to cook with chocolate. Lily picked white chocolate and raspberries, and I don't reckon that's the easiest thing to do with chocolate, to be perfectly honest. How are they going so far?
They're going quite well. A few of them are overheating the chocolate, but overall some fantastic concepts. Hopefully they can pull it off.
Who's in trouble?
Jack, he wants to do a white chocolate and raspberry tasting plate. He's made coconut and white chocolate panna cotta, pudding, raspberry granita.
Wow. What I'm loving up the front here is Dee has made some sort of bubble out of chocolate. So he's got a balloon, he's painted it all over in chocolate and he's waiting for it to set. But that is the cleverest thing I've seen all
It is
day.
very clever. You know why? Because chocolate contracts and the balloon's flexible.
When he punctures the balloon, will it break the chocolate bowl?
If it's thick enough, it won't.
Fingers crossed.
Unbelievable.
When I was plating up, I put everything on the plate, like the mixed berries, the coulis, and then I put one tart on and it was perfect. And then I put another one on and it was a bit crumbly on the edges and like half the sides fell off. So I tried the third tart that I did for just a backup. And I'm really nervous that it's not going to work. Yes! And it came out whole.
Good job.
Good work, Chandler.
Really happy with my cake. It's turned out really nicely.
I'm trying to get my 12 to go over the rolling pin and nothing is going right. I've got the cheesecake out of the way, I got the raspberry coulis, and if I can't serve up the 12s, then so be it. I'll have a blob of cheesecake in the middle of some raspberry coulis.
I'm about to take my balloon out. Magic. I've left it to the last moment because I really need to make sure that that balloon had set perfectly.
You want to make a tiny nick. You don't want it to go too fast. Really gently. Tiny little hole. Good work.
To get the balloon fully out, it's really important because you don't want to serve the judges half a balloon.
We want to see some artistic dishes. You have 1 minute to go.
What?
You need any help with the plate or?
No, I'm good, but thank you so much.
You've got 30 seconds to go. Come on, guys. Last little touches.
No, don't take it off. You're going to break it otherwise.
Okay.
You have 10 seconds to go.
9, 8,
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Your time's up. Well done. Brilliant job.
Yeah. Do you reckon mine looks any good?
Looks better than mine.
After they'd said time's up, I looked at my dish and that's when it struck me that I'd left half the balloon in there and that the judges were gonna have to fight for a balloon to get through to the cake. Oh, gosh.
I was really pleased what I put on the plate because it looked beautiful.
And now the moment we've all been waiting for, tasting time.
So, Greta, tell us what you've made.
Today I've made a white chocolate cheesecake with a strawberry coulis.
So that crispy twirl around the outside looks amazing. Can't wait to taste it.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh my gosh, they're tasting my dish. I really, 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 really hope they like it. I didn't have any time at all for presentation, so...
Okay, lovely.
Beautifully presented.
Yeah.
Thanks.
The flavours work really well together. Well done.
Thank you.
Greta, that was beautifully presented. Really well done. I like the finish of it. It looked really quite elegant.
Yeah.
Good job.
Oh my gosh, thank you.
Harry, what have you cooked?
White chocolate tart with some rose fairy floss. And it's also the raspberry coulis in the jug.
I think overall the presentation was really, really nice, and I love that fairy floss down the centre of the plate. Brings a bit of colour. Overall, it's quite good.
Thanks.
Well done, Harry.
Jade, that looks amazing. What have you done?
A white chocolate and sticky date pudding with a white chocolate sauce and a swish of raspberry sauce.
Wow, it looks fantastic.
I hope the judges will like my dish because my cousin, who's 14, tasted this dish with dark chocolate instead, and he said it was the best pudding he's ever had.
Oh, wow.
Look at that.
There's like bits of white chocolate in there, yeah?
Don't know who I am. Oh, that's good.
Oh. Jade, youngest cook in the competition, and here you are turning out a beautiful play on that sticky date pudding by the addition of white chocolate. I never thought it could be done, but you've made it. Well done.
I was really happy with that. I'm proud of myself, and I'm just so happy.
What about you, Jack? What have you done?
A white chocolate and coconut panna cotta, white chocolate pudding, raspberry coulis and raspberries. It was meant to be like a little stack of puddings, but the cakes actually didn't work.
Unless we had seen that, you probably would never have known.
Thank you.
Wow.
It's really good. Panna cotta, to me, is perfect.
I think it looks fantastic.
Well done.
Thank you.
Chandler, what have you made?
A raspberry top tart with white chocolate and mixed berries.
Just see what's going on inside. So is that little biscuit base? Is that what that is?
That's a biscuit base and a cheesecake filling.
That is absolutely amazing. Not only do I love the presentation, I think it's very grown up, it's very linear, it's very creative, it's very inspired, but it tastes absolutely brilliant. You get that lovely sort of lemony cheesecake, that soft biscuit base, the raspberry coulis with the acidity. Don't about blow it up, but high five, come on. All three of us. Boom, boom, boom.
I'm about to feed the judges half a balloon. I feel absolutely terrible. I'm just really disappointed that I left that balloon in there, and if I'd gotten that out in time, it would have been fantastic.
Dee, what have you made?
I've made a raspberry white chocolate cake with a white chocolate dome.
Very clever, that white chocolate dome.
When George goes to crack the chocolate, I'm just putting my fingers together and I'm just hoping that he hits a place where there's no balloon. Oh, no. Yeah, I didn't have enough time quite at the end to
get it out?
Yeah.
OK.
And I was scared I was going to break it because it was kind of melting.
It's got a nice little crunch on the outside.
Dee, you worked hard today. You really need to take that out because it's dangerous if someone eats that. But I'm going to commend you again for the amount of work you put out.
Well done, mate.
I'm just so disappointed. Why didn't I get that out in time?
Wow, you two have cooked some great food. Lily, what have you cooked?
A white chocolate mousse, sushi pancakes, and a pistachio, coconut, and raspberry white Christmas.
I like the look of this on the corner here. What's this?
That's the white Christmas.
That's the Christmas. So it's made out of chocolate, obviously.
Yeah.
Lily, absolutely love the Christmas. The mousse, it tastes fantastic. Well done.
Mairead, what did you cook?
I cook white chocolate and raspberry blondies with a raspberry puree and cream and vanilla and raspberry milkshake.
Straight for the blondie.
I didn't feel scared before, but when you actually do walk up the judges and you look at their faces and they go a bit like this, you sort of go, oh no.
Yum.
It's a nice, quirky name, and it makes you laugh, so it's whimsical. And I think the flavour's really good. You can taste the white chocolate and the raspberries. It's nice and moist. And I like that little raspberry cream underneath because it sort of ties it all together. It gives it some acidity.
Yeah, I thought it was well done. Beautifully presented. I like how you've angled the blondies there, and the raspberry through there breaks it up. Really nicely done.
Well done, Mairead.
Okay, down to business. If I call your name out, please step forward. Right, coming in at third place and earning their maker 2 points is... Greta.
Oh my gosh, it's such a relief. I wasn't feeling confident, but then it actually was pretty cool. And it's just, I'm just so happy.
Greta, your dessert had so much finesse in terms of the flavour. You deserve those 2 points. Great job.
Thank you so much.
Now in second place and earning 4 points is... Jade. A beautiful dessert worthy of second place.
Thank you.
The winner, which earns their maker 6 massive points, is Chandler.
Emma, thank you.
Chandler, firstly, it looked so beautiful the way you presented your dish. But then it didn't just look good, it backed it up with amazing flavour and texture. That cheesecake with raspberries and chocolate was to die for. 3-star, big boy. Well done. Now, to the rest of you, you all did a brilliant job. Your dishes came so close. And because of that, you all gained 1 point each. Well done.
Right, let's have a look at the scoreboard and find where everybody's at. So if you're in first, second, third, fourth or fifth place, so that's everyone from Chandler right down to Stephen, congratulations, because you're safe. You're staying in the competition. It's time to find out who will be cooking to stay in this competition. If I call your name out, please step forward. Jade, step forward. Zach. Hannah. Aya. Tom. Alicia. Caroline. Marcus. You guys are going to be fighting it out in 2 very exciting challenges. And what that means is there are 4 places at the end of that up for grabs to stay in the competition. Now, it does mean that 4 of you will be going home. But let's not think about that yet. Let's think about cooking. Let's think about what we love doing and give it your best.
We were all really upset, but you know what? What can you do when there's so many good cooks across Australia that are all brung into one top 20? It's just amazing to even be here.
You guys can do it. You've just got to stand tall, stand proud, breathe, and cook. You can do it, okay? Can you?
Yes!
Can you do it?
Yes!
Great.
Next time on Junior MasterChef.
It's time to get crackling.
The kids cook their hearts out to keep their dream alive.
I'm just going to give it my all because I just want to stay in this competition.
You can do it!
I think I've bitten off more than I can chew.
Shut the oven, shut the oven, shut the oven.
They must serve up Australia's favourite
The
dish.
perfect roast.
That is yummy, yummy, yummy.
And the godfather of Australian cooking
Tony Bilson.
sets the toughest challenge yet.
Lobster risotto.
This has never been seen on MasterChef before.
And at the end of the day,
4 of you will be returning home.